G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set in Dubai. I see a plus next to a highway, so that makes me happy. This is the week of the 8th of April. We have unlimited road tiles. We start with 3 motorways. Some colored destinations are always circles. So we've got another unlimited in a row. So do I go straight for trying to block again, or do we play one where we just sort of let it happen? I mean, if I just let it happen, then there's no change to a normal game. So let's get a little bit creative. And this guy is circular from the jump, so I would say that we are going to see a few houses real quick. So let's try and be real nice in the way that we block. Let's see if we can get anything that close. Be real cheeky, demanding to start with here. Quite possible that, no, as I say, it's quite possible I've given it not enough room, but it's like it is bending to my whim. Let's even get rid of those 2 spots to see if we can get anything. Maybe that's not a great spot there, so we'll leave that with that one house looking after him. I do feel like I'm going to get more houses though, so is 3 gonna... When's it gonna think that I need more? Probably get rid of the other guy being connected. Assume that we're not going to get anything immediately adjacent. Let's just block them for now. Do I go straight for another house? I actually think 3 like that could sustain that dude forever. Let's wait for the week to end. Celebrate with a roundabout. And we will go straight into a set of 9. Love the sustained note of the music too. It's like we're hanging on to see if this creates anything. Give it till Wednesday. Block that out again. Let's go on this side of the river. So I've totally forgot that we've got the map expanding. Luckily nothing gets built ever in the outside round of a map, so even if you sort of don't have anything in that outside section, it will finally sort of a little bit of time before it'll be a problem. So similarly, let's just leave that front section open. Hopefully we'll get, I mean, it's only a square destination, so we might only get the 2 houses for now. But we'll leave it till the next week. Bridge. Okay. So I would say we want to block out what blue has sort of in support here at the moment, because I just don't think they're going to get any more houses with there being only being a square destination. Alright, so let's quickly pause before we've got any houses. Quickly give it an option of 5 squares. Double check to make sure everything else is blocked off. Perfect. Hopefully we'll get a second one. Beautiful. Say that's probably all we're going to see for now. So let's block that off. Okay, let's quickly pause again. And let's open up those squares there, because we are going to see a little bit more blue reckon we're going to see at least one more blue house. So we'll hold out for a second. I was going to open up to another destination, but I reckon we should have 4 houses. So we really want to get... If I can have another setup like what this yellow is here, this is almost perfect. Like, I don't think that I'll survive long enough that 3 houses that close are ever going to fail. I've waited out this gap way too long. Like, I'll be gone way before that setup becomes a problem. So I just want to try and wait it out. I don't think it's coming, so let's go grid there. So we do need to keep opening places because otherwise we're going to collapse because there's not enough across the whole map. Like, there's a certain amount of people that they want to send. The bummer about where this guy's located is he is against the side of a map, so unlikely we're going to get anyone in those 2 spots right there. Just keep an eye on making sure that we don't have any accidental appearances anywhere else. What we might have to do actually is connect that and that, because yeah, as I say, because it might just go, well, you've already got some yellow houses, let's not spoil you. Now that blue house there is a problem because that's blocking off the availability of anyone else showing up at the moment. That's sort of what we want, but he's going to have to be a weird little angle in. So do I open up these 2 spots? We'll allow this guy to get a 3rd, say, option. House. Try for it. Too distracted and let too much of the world get built. And then once those guys are gone, we can also get rid of that connection. We've also got this bar down the bottom here too, so we can just possibly get that house here now. Alright, so let's block out again now, and let's open up someone new. Get another blue house. It's quite possible they don't. They're really eager to get more houses too. The long holdout here of not having any interest. Knew I was going to get a blue house there for that one. Open up one more optimistically over there. Slide again. Sometimes I forget how wide these maps actually keep going. Alright, I'd say we've probably got to keep on moving now. So let's go. Just in case we still got interest in being built there. If it is a pink one, at least we know we've got one pink house close by. That's why we opened that spot. Come Sunday, I'll close this gap. for another spot. Let's go for... That's a bad spot. Alright, so where is our ideal position of houses for green here? Really, it's going to be... excuse me, it's going to be on this southern side, I think, but... like here, but they're not going to spawn anywhere beyond sort of... maybe those two spots. So let's just turn those two blue guys around. Open up, say, that spot as well. Let's see if we get anything from them. And then I might have to actually make this... cool. You can see this pink's struggling a bit. And what that is that's me not opening enough houses fast enough. So let's open up just behind this guy, because if they're going to dump greenhouses on us, or a variety of houses, it's a really rude placement there, that blue going right in the middle. So, I mean, really, you've killed that spot, blue. Hope you're happy. And let's open up just across one more spot. Okay. So let's similarly open up the gap in front. And again, you can still see pink is struggling, and that's not to do with the layout. That layout is still fine. The problem is that we just don't have enough pink house. We don't have a second pink destination. That's basically what we need. So let's open up another grid, because we basically need to keep going until until we get that pink spot. So we're not getting any green in those. We will then block off this and optimistically open those gaps there. This guy. We really need another yellow connecting in for this guy. Let's open up a little bit more space. Perfect. See, pink's sort of calmed down already, even just with the addition of the red. Let's just open up this one. So I can run sort of a connection there to let this yellow come through that back section. As long as no other yellows are currently connected to that network. Let's... block that out, and let's block here. Let's see if we can get some pinks in an ideal spot. Right, I forgot about my section in front of red, still optimistically waiting for some friends. There we go. Blue was eager for a spot. Alright, you're all eager to sort of find somewhere in there. Now, again, you should see blue really calm down. Sorry, pink really calm down because there's a second destination. Do need at least one more house. Those guys at the top, though. Instead, we're getting a beautiful rainbow of all our other options. Oh, nice little warning that I've let the edge of the map go too far. Alright, let's get another guy in there, though based on that sudden surge of houses there, I would say expect to see some houses appear faster than a destination. Okay, pause, let's go. And he's facing the wall, so he's going to be in a tricky spot for him to get sort of appropriately placed houses. Let's see if anyone wants to go on any of those spots there. I think we're in the maximum distance of this map too. I think I need to get this guy turned around, connected in there. I would say we're possibly reaching the point here where I just need to open the map up. There's always a moment in one of these games where you've got to concede that it needs to breathe. I think we need that anymore. This blue here is a bit of a struggle, so let's open up another grid over here. Pause real quick, and let's open up the gap right in front of him. Let's quickly add that. This blue here is a problem. Alright, we got one greenhouse for him. So we're probably not going to get anything there, so let's just open up that section momentarily. Okay, let's turn these two blues around, give them one of our many, many motorways, and we're going to bounce their motorway up to just that section of that road there. Just quickly give this guy a little bit of a breather. Alright, let's not stop going now. Let's try and get another destination in. Cool. Let's block out that. Green was very busy in getting some stuff going there. We've got this guy. Let's just get him connected like that for now. Hopefully, yeah, we can get a few better positioned ones front. Two of them at least. And also this might see our friend here. Actually, no, what I want to do is do I want to keep this guy? He's going to make that a bit of a tougher intersection, so let's leave it out for now. It should see our blue friend here sort of calm down as well, because now he's got another blue destination sort of supporting his load. This guy here's still only got the one roadhouse, so that guy could actually be handy. Let's redo this set of 16 squares just to there. Cool. Claim some of that. Let's keep a good thing going. Let's open up. Back up there. guy a moment, see if he's got any other houses of interest. Even if it's just to let other colours have a house show up every now and then, that's fine. This guy up here still only has the one house he's been watched by, so luckily we will have a fair few motorways that we can use pretty basically here. Alright, let's go for another one. Alright, so we'll get around that. Similar to the other ones, I get these guys to just sort of whip around the outside. For now, just in case we can get houses in any of these vacant spots. Bad, get that red house. A couple of reds that can talk to each other. Alright, let's clean up. I would say we've reached the point where we're on almost 2,000, so see what the map throws at us now. Just gonna make sure I delete only roads that aren't being used. So say for example this guy is part of that setup. This is actually kind of the fun other half of this style of play, is that now you get to watch... Oh, there's only 2 guys looking after that. Watch what happens when you actually free it up. Are we just going to get hit with a whole bunch of houses, or are we going to get a few quick factories come in? These greens back here are actually working connected. Possibly some of these ones I'm disconnecting are actually doing something, but fix them if need to. Put a roundabout there. Let those guys now go down that front side. I love that placement, but I mean what we can do is we can make this giant just sort of up around that side, and then we can have 2 pink houses connected in. That's definitely one I can work with. If roundabouts, let's chuck a roundabout in there. This pink here is still sort of questionable. But again, I feel like part of that is just there's not that many other like sort of deliveries going to other pink destinations. This red down here, he definitely needs a friend. Closest, I mean, there's not that many unused red houses though. We can let this guy go on a long journey. these three back here. They may need to come to the aid of this guy, though. Really happy population building up over there. Look at them all flourishing. I guess that guy is closest, and then what we've got is this little community over here too that can go help out. It's red down the bottom here has ended up with a ton of houses, or it's just is one. So what we're going to do too is let's get these two guys in here. Now I wonder if I'm setting that wrong, that these two guys should be running into the roundabout too. I don't really want to make them have to travel further for the sake of these guys that are more their auxiliary help. Okay. I want to disconnect these two pink houses from there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my many, many motorways. And we're going to bounce them up that way. Actually, I'm surprised at how many roundabouts I could be using. Struggling. Pink at the top. Alright, pink at the top. Why are you not happy with your setup? Got enough bridges we can get that guy to connect like that. Sort of coming and going. Sort of calming down now. I mean, almost in a way that I'd be better off getting rid of this really close guy. Because what he's doing is he's creating this intersection. That if I get rid of him, then the other 5 houses just operate without that intersection. But once this guy is calm, that really close guy is going to keep him a lot calmer than he otherwise would be. Now, apart from that pink and where we are now, everyone's looking pretty good. There's no way I can fit a roundabout in for that guy, but I can fit one for this green before he basically encounters a similar issue. That pink at the top is still freaking out a little. Let's try it. Let's get rid of this guy. Tell him to just sit on the bench for a moment. And let's see if these guys can fix it without him. It's really hard because, say, like this other guy here, I don't really want to tell them to like sort of come in. I think that bringing this guy in would create a worse situation for that guy. It is just that currently pink is surging and we just have to survive that surge. You can see how hard like even this one's going. But let's get... Are we can let that guy connect in there, and we can bring this guy around. Some of these, like, they do have to take a long journey to get to where they are. And you can see, say, that guy at the back, he's not even leaving home, so there's not even that many that he needs to come in for the assist. This is a mess of a little community that is supplying this guy, though. That is going to be a problem. Just like those guys moving through. Oh, we just need Pink to calm down. They will. Do have the ace in the hole of this really close Pink guy that I can get in there to get 2 quick jobs out of there. I mean, this guy's sort of struggling about, let's just see if we can help that guy out. It's going to make things much worse. Oh no, they're finally recovering anyway, so maybe we're good. Alright, let's quickly get 3 reds from over here, because it looks like red might be our next complainer. We'll get those guys all in there to help out. Green's also freaking out a little bit. So we do have a lot of green in this area. Let's get a motorway to here. We'll bounce these guys over that way. And then what we'll do is we'll get all of these green guys to talk to each other as well, because it's probably the biggest neighborhood of green we've got. And we'll send them up to that roundabout. This group here will bounce down to there. Again, you can see sort of the surge that is green now. The pink's now also going, so's red. We're over 5,000, so at this point it doesn't feel like there's too much more we can do other than just sort of quality of life until the end. Some of these have terrible setups. Like, if I had roundabouts earlier, I might have had a chance to fix some of these, but something like this green on the right, like, that is a mess of an entrance in. And this pink here, he has so many guys trying to come through. Let's give this guy back. Let him try and contribute to the cause. Yellow's starting to go too. I think pink down the bottom here is going to be our problem guy, just because he can't get anyone in and out. This blue up here, actually, we don't want to lose because of him, so let's try and quickly, he just needs more houses. Is there anyone else blue that we can sort of suddenly just fling up his way? It's all collapsing at this point. Just don't want it to be that blue. That blue I feel like I can rescue. These pinks, they're the ones that are cooked. Just don't let me lose on that blue. Good. Victory on the blue. Let's put this roundabout in there. And let's finally bounce these guys at the back here. They can just go all the way. We'll let them have that. Yeah, this pink here. I mean, we've hit over 6,000, so we've continued to progress. Both of these pinks are just constantly sitting full red, though. Some of these guys are like, these blues just have 2 houses. This blue has 3 houses. Like, they're doing incredibly well. It's what I mean when I said, like, it wasn't going to be just a setup like 3 like this that was going to sink us. Although, that being said, it could be this pink quite easily. We're going to make it all the way to 7,000? I don't think so. I think that this green. This blue. Let's try and get some little assists in there for him. And look at that blue at the top now. This guy is carefree. So let's quickly try and take his aid, and we'll. I mean, this is all for very minimal gain at this point. But let's get those guys all down there to try and help out this fella. Those pinks are in a nightmare scenario, but they are surviving at that level. Like, they are right on that cusp of where they need to be, that we do continue on. We should hit 7,000. Just missed 7,000. A guy with 2 houses. More than fair to see us end that one out. Alright, so let's see how that puts us on the week. Top 3%. Some pretty good scores in there. Number 43. Those people that just got over 7,000 that didn't get there. Anyway, any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.